What's good, YouTube? This your boy Chopper Style bringing you a review for Tenet. This review is gonna contain some spoilers. This movie was so wild, there's almost no way to explain it without spoiling a little bit. I have to say, this movie had to be the most confusing and intriguing movie I've ever seen. Okay, we all know that this movie involves some type of time travel or reversing. Well, in this movie, it's time travel. And we've seen time travel in a lot of different shows and movies, and they all are different. None of them are the same. They all have their own different algorithm of how going in the past or the future works. Well, the thing about Tenet is the way they do their time travel, they don't explain deeply of how things actually work. They don't explain the algorithm. So most of the movie, you don't even know what's going on. They do a lot of talking and explaining, but it doesn't help. Like I was lost most of the movie. I'm like, yo, I don't understand what in the hell's going on. Like, and I felt bad. Like, yo, is it just me? Like, I've never seen a movie where I was just lost. I'm not saying that it was bad. It's just hard to follow. I mean, you're watching a movie and then they tell you how they explain time travel is just go with the flow. Don't worry about or don't think too much about how it works. I'm like, what? That's the only clue you're gonna give me? You know? But when they got into the time travel, this was so sick, dude. Okay, pretty much someone in the past, they would be moving in reversed. If you're in the present, when you look at them, they're moving in reverse. And they're having fight scenes that are going backwards. They have fights that are going backwards. They have car chase scenes going backwards. And the way they play it is so crazy, but it confuses you again. You'll see people going backwards. Like say if you see a bullet in glass or something, that bullet it's already happened. So it'll rewind and the bullet will go back through the glass. It's like what? So it's going forwards and backwards in the same sequence. And it's so confusing, but it's so raw at the same time. It is so hard to explain it if you haven't seen it. I will definitely say the acting was good. The acting was solid. I liked all the actors. They were all playing really good. And that's why I kind of felt bad because, everyone's acting their ass off. Things are going good, but at the same time, I don't understand what in the hell's going on. But I mean, I will say later on in the film, things start to make sense. They definitely start to make sense. Okay, and they don't explain it to you in words. They kind of just show you. And the farther you get in the movie, the more things make sense. You're like, oh, okay. Oh, I remember that part. Like, oh, what? This leads to that. So the movie does redeem itself more towards the end. And I do like that. And they save a lot for the end. Yo, so much is going on. Because I'm not going to lie, this movie is long. It's 2.5 hours long. There's a lot of talking. I thought this was like a, balls to the wall action flick. It's definitely not. There is a lot of explaining, but then a crap ton of action, towards the middle end of the film. This is a movie where you need to watch it at least 3 times to understand what is going on. Like seeing this movie once, I can't say that I didn't like it. It was good. It's just I wanted to understand what was going on. So I think if I was to watch this movie 2 or 3 more times, or anybody, you would like it so much more because you could understand. I just wish this movie explained more. That's the only thing this movie did bad. The whole rewind and going forward, that stuff was cool. But the not explaining it, that was the worst thing, you know. And then also, when they would go into the future or the past, you would think it was something more complex. It's just literally a chamber that circles around and you're on the other side. Almost kind of like The Fly. The Fly, the old movie The Fly, it's almost something just like that, but quicker. And it's like, what? That's it? Like, okay. But towards the end of the movie, that last big sequence is the saving grace of this movie. That part was super interesting. So much happened. So much was explained or pretty much shown to you. and I enjoyed that part the most. That was cool. Like just when they start explaining more about the time travel and what happens to you if you're in reverse or future. Now that is cool. Like that was so much. That was so raw, and it's crazy. I've been thinking about this movie all day. Since I've seen the movie, I've been thinking about it all day. And the more I think about it, the more I like it because the more I think, the more I kind of understand it. I definitely had, I'm not gonna lie, I had to watch a video to explain some of the movie. And man, they really go in depth and they explain so many things I didn't see. Like it really makes me want to watch the movie again. I may just go see this movie again, because it's not a bad movie. I know I talk about it like it's bad. It's no, I just don't understand a lot. I don't understand the algorithm of the time travel. That's it. Everything else, the acting, the action, the pacing, all of it is sweet. Even the ending, I like all of it. It's a really good movie, but it's just so damn confusing, man. It's just like I'm conflicted. But if I had to give this a rating, I would give it a C plus. I want to give it more, but me being so confused, I don't know. Something like this, it would change if I seen it a couple times. But I can definitely tell there are some people out here who are gonna love this type of movie. I'm pretty sure there are other movies that are like this that are, a little confusing or real in depth. And I'm pretty sure there's some people out there that would love this type of movie, way more than I liked it. I liked it. It's just I didn't love it. Some people, if this is your type of movie, you will definitely, definitely love it. But I will say the movie's for anyone. You definitely got to see it just to see if you like it. But if you like this review, please give me a like, comment, subscribe, share if you like. Chopper Star out.